So we've got update 1.13. Oh, tentatively cue the music. So update 1.13 is now here, and yeah, it should be out, well, by the time I'm recording this anyway, it should be out on all platforms, so it should be good to go. Now, after the last update, oh dear, which completely broke the game, let's see what they've got in this one for us anyway. So we've got a little bit of a change log anyway. So it says, disabled resolution scaling settings when actively using upscaling technologies. Fix the beacon light that appeared see-through from below. Fix the achievement for collecting stone in the Epic Games version. Fix the AI herbicide logic so workers correctly detect already treated areas in weed-infested fields. Fix an issue where engine sounds could cause audio output to stop working. Fix an issue where mower work areas were calculated incorrectly. Fix the attaching implements when multiple implements were already attached to it. Fix collisions between multiple containers affecting each other. Fix the hold strength of mounted objects such as containers. Fix the issue preventing containers from being opened while loaded. Fix the issue where mission vehicles would remain persistent. Fix the issue where multiplayer players did not have access to a flashlight. Fix the issue where the game could rarely get stuck loading past 89% due to an invalid liftable axle state. Fix the mud not accumulating on the Michelin XM47 tyre variants. Fix the Screwmaster spreader shovel not being functional in multiplayer. Fix the tension belts not spawning over fillable pallets. Fix the unloading value calculations that caused invalid fill percentages, e.g. the Nexat seeder tank. Improve the AI behaviour on certain vehicle types to more optimally handle headland corners. Improved AI harvesting behaviour for headlands to follow optimal clockwise counterclockwise rotation, and improved prioritisation of butting mappings shown in the help menu top left hand corner. Now, there is one extra for the modding community. They've added the new carbon material, carbon pattern 02, which does that mean we potentially now might get carbon fibre tractors? That would look awesome. On some tractors, that would be absolutely brilliant. Now, the update to the game is not the only update that came out today, because we've got a few of the DLCs we've already got. I've had a bit of an update as well. So first up, the Mercedes-Benz Trucks Pack 1.1 added the grain extension for the U2400, added the missing GPS sounds, adjusted CZ translation, improved the manual shifting behaviour on automatic transmissions, various adjustments on several machines, and visual upgrades to the Arox and Actros. We then got the Precision Farming update, so 1.3 version. Added setting to control tramline track spacing so it fits the Fendt road gator, for example. Added support for custom fertilizer types for map XML. Improved the pH and nitrogen value detection in some cases to still apply the correct value. Adjusted the orientation of the John Deere R975i power spray working lights. Fixed the display field size calculation for multiplayer clients. Fix the nitrogen and pH value in the tram lines. Fix the UI displaying a perfect 100 environmental score incorrectly. Improve the accuracy of costs and earnings to the eco analysis. Improve the AI behaviour on fields that were already partially limed or fertilised. Improve the pH visualisation on the minimap. And that's not the only one, because we have updated the Plains and Prairies pack. So this has gone up to 1.3. So they've updated the colours of several vehicles with scanned colour data. They've fixed the usage of manual shifters on versatile Nemesis and various adjustments on several machines. Now, not to be left out, the Nexat pack has also had an update. Now they've gone up to 1.3 as well. So it's fixed the UI conflict with other help menu extensions and various adjustments on several machines. So that's your updates. Right, okay, fair enough. Now, obviously, some of the things a lot of people had issues with. I particularly had, I had two issues. Obviously, it is the build menu, which is now working fine, which is all right. Obviously, the last update, that totally messed the build menu up, so I'm glad that's still okay. And the second one was the containers. So the container on the back of here, you know, we couldn't open the doors when it was loaded, which is great because now we can. So you come over there like that. There you are, come up, and we do L, B, and A. Close the door, we can open the door. That's great. But what I do want to know, I've got myself a I got myself a tree ready to go. Can we just chop it straight down and it go into the back of this trailer? Because I tried this on one of the mods. I think it's the liftable containers that we had, and it worked fine. It worked straight in. So I need to go and get myself a chainsaw. That'd be a good idea. So we're going to chop this down and we'll see if it's going to go straight in without us having to do any messing around. So we'll get our chainsaw out. So we want to go like that, straight on. So 90-degree angle there, like that-ish. We'll turn it like that. And we're going to chop it down. Is this going to go straight in? Go on, let's give it a go. Ready? No, it doesn't. This one, it didn't do it. Alright, okay, actually, so what about if we, the other one works a lot better than the standard base game one, mind you. But can we just back up into it and pick up the tree? Or are we going to have to mess around? I mean, we've got that stump there. There's a good chance we're going to... No, I think we're going to have to... we're going to have to mess around to get this log into the trailer, I reckon. Well, I say mess around. Load it properly. As most loggers would be doing. But so, yeah, we're just trying to do things a little easier. No, it is falling down. Isn't that marvellous? Right, so you can't load it straight in. You are going to have to load it in at some point. But alright, at least the door's open. Now, the other, I say problem, I didn't really have a problem. They've added something a little bit extra. And that's going to be this back that goes on the old school Unimog. Now, it's not the newer version, it is the U2400. Well, it says U2400. I mean, it's the 1800, 2400, that one, the squared off version. That's going to be the one that's going to have the extra back on it. So you have your agricultural platform, standard. Then we've got this one. This is the extra one. So that's going to add 6,500 litre capacity on the back of that, which is all right indeed. And then we can change a couple of colours as well. So we've got the cover colour, which is going to be that bit. And we've got your main colour is going to be doing everything, so it matches the vehicle, which is all right indeed. Now, obviously, if you have gone and got that on, we do have a couple of little optional extras. So, obviously, we've got the unload, open the cover, L being left on the D-pad, fair enough. But if we do L, B, and Y, got to start the engine, all right, fair enough. L, B, and Y opens up that little flap. Oh, fair enough. Does that mean we can just unload? Actually, let's go load some stuff up. I mean, they did say that they updated the auto shift changing, whatever you want to call it. This seems a little bit... Alright, fair enough. So if we do L, B and Y, can't be performed at the minute. Is that because we're over a sell point? Alright, what about if we move out the way? Because we can't open it, because it's full. So that flap is useless. Dear, oh dear. Right, okay, so the flap is useless. You can't use it other than decoration. Marvellous. Oh, you can... Alright, well, yeah, we do... Oh, see, it does open. You got to empty it, unload it as you normally would do in a sell point. So the actual opening of the flap is there. Just, you can't do it on its own. You have to unload. Alright, fair enough. Obviously, the old auto gearbox, I didn't really have a problem with it. I mean, some vehicles are better than others, but this one seems to be... I mean, it's doing all right. So we'll give it a go. Start from fresh. I mean, it's starting off in fourth gear for a start. I mean, the old manual gearbox, when you put it on an auto setting, it is going to have this little bit of a jerkiness to it, rather than like a CVT gearbox. But didn't really see a problem with that. But all right, fair enough. Well, so far we've got update 1.3, and as far as I can see, this is just my personal opinion, it's not been game breaking, which is a lot better than the last one. And you will have that potentially, you know, might need to get them in the build mode, have a little fly around just to get the old everything loaded in properly. And there was one strange thing actually. When I came straight in to load into a game, it took me to the mod section, and then like it was downloading all my mods again, like you can currently see now, which is that's a little bit random. So why did it auto re-download all the mods I had? Who knows? Who knows? But it looks like the update is done and dusted. It seems to be okay. I mean, I would say that I didn't really have a problem. Oh, to be fair, tell you one thing I did see, or one thing I did have, was the old containers on the back of this trailer. It says in the update that it holds on a little bit better. So let's do it. Let's give it a little bit of a bean. Give it some beans round the corner, and we'll see if it slides off. Oh, it's doing all right. I mean, it came off last time I tried that when we had the original containers come in. So that's doing a lot better. All right, fair enough. Yes, update seems to be okay. Right, fair enough. Obviously, this main part of the update was going to be getting everything ready, but there's no mention of it being ready for the Highlands fishing one, unless that was a separate thing altogether. But it seems okay. Nothing's broken for me anyway. But something, as with always with these updates, some people have certain problems, other people don't. It may have fixed some of the problems you had. It may not have. Some of your issues may still be there. I didn't really have that many problems. Maybe I'm just lucky. For me, it's been alright. Once they got the old build mode sorted out, it seems to have been alright. But if it hasn't fixed it, maybe it'll fix it in the next update. Right, fair enough.